KTVU's Joey Horta heard from two people who say they were punished for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. But we begin with KTVU's Brooks Giroux, who's in San Francisco tonight. And Brooks, a much smoother evening commute for people.
Well, a sharp contrast, Christina, compared to that chaotic morning commute. It actually took police and work crews more than 6 hours to fully clear and then reopen the westbound lanes of the Bay Bridge. And many drivers were trapped in their cars for hours, too. At the height of the morning commute, traffic on the Bay Bridge heading into San Francisco was brought to a standstill.
Free, free, free Palestine!
Pro-Palestine protesters took over every lane just before Treasure Island about 7:40 a.m.
This appears to be a very calculated movement based upon individuals having multiple layers of vehicles stopping and slowing traffic, with individuals getting out of their cars.
Within minutes, California Highway Patrol says 250 officers quickly responded.
If you resist arrest, reasonable force will be used.
We were not caught off guard. This was something that we were anticipating happening.
But what they may have not been anticipating is protesters tossing car keys into the bay. While in the city, President Joe Biden was en route to the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit.
Joe Biden is in San Francisco talking with world leaders and putting money into the ongoing genocide, and we need to stand up and stop it now.
Law enforcement was tasked with stopping the traffic tie-ups, making at least 80 arrests and towing more than 24 cars.
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
This is very dangerous. You could have people needing to get to the hospital right now. People are needing to get to work. Emergency vehicles can't respond.
What in the hell am I going to do next?
To avoid more headaches, some were smart and opted for public transportation to avoid the Bay Bridge.
I had no alternative but to take the BART so I could get to my destination this morning.
On Treasure Island, protesters' cars were ticketed, towed, and taken to be impounded, as those who organized and participated in the protest were rounded up, cited, and loaded into buses on a one-way trip to San Francisco to be processed.
We are demanding a ceasefire, and I do think we got that message across. We are so sorry to inconvenience folks. It was not the goal.
Now, the San Francisco Sheriff's Office tells me almost all of the protesters have been charged with unlawful assembly and refusal to disperse. Most have been released. Live in San Francisco tonight, Brooks Giroux, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
These two